Hey everyone, it's Plan with Shannon. I am planning out this current week in my Lights Planner Action Blackout pages. I'm going to be using a non-kit week this week, but it will be stickers mostly from Unhappy Planner Store. I'm going to utilize my splashes from Shameless. Planning A to Z is making a debut this week in my planner. And then of course my regular sidebar, courtesy of BEPD and Sugar Lemon Paper Co. So I'm just gonna get started by putting on my days of the week. These are from Unhappy. I hope everyone has had a great week so far. Mine has been interesting. Oh goodness, I'm gonna do this again this week. Sorry. I am, just gonna turn this sideways while we do this. Transitioning into a new position with a company that's recently split. So I'm going to the other side. So for all purposes, it's a new company. But I'm still doing my current role and training my replacement. And that's been going on for a couple of weeks. So next week is my last week training her. And then she's gonna kind of fly. I will be doing vacation. So she'll be by herself for that whole week, and then when I come back I'll have 3 more days with her, and then I started my new job. So I'm pretty psyched. It's very different than what I'm doing now, and it's definitely going to be dynamic because it's a created position. So which I love. Like, I am 100% a change agent. I love, you know, creating change, being a part of some, you know, new concepts, and creating processes. So this is literally right up my alley. I'm pretty psyched for it. So I'm gonna put this up there for our month, and then this will be my work. So yeah, I'm pretty psyched. And then I'm really excited to go on vacation. I skipped it last year because of COVID. And the year before, I got to be one of the first COVID people here in the States when I caught COVID, if you will, from the airport on my way home. And we know that because the country that I was in didn't have COVID for months and months after that. So it wasn't like it was in that country. They traced it to the airport, but I don't think we're doing tracing anymore at this point, because we're still, and thank you for your service, because it's everywhere at this point. So let's see here. I am gonna grab my stickers for the month. We are in February. These are Plannahannah. Almost all my scripts come from Plannahannah, which I absolutely love her scripts. I use them in a lot of my planners. She's got so many things to choose from. She's got 5 fonts. So really she can do whatever. You can find something for everyone in her collection. I'm gonna put down the numbers, just, where do I wanna put them? I'll put them up. Will they fit up top? Ooh, it's tight, but yeah. Put them up top, so I don't forget. I don't always put numbers. I do like to put the date covers up, but I don't always put the numbers for a couple of reasons. One, because of planning purposes. Like, everyone doesn't really need to know what I'm doing on what day per se. I'm not a private person like that. I just do it for safety purposes. Like, I've recently stopped my daily posting just temporarily so that I can get like a week or so in between my postings and the actual days. Nothing bad happened, but I had a couple of people make comments about where I was on what days, and so it just kind of like struck me, you know, I could be doing better. I don't need to necessarily let you know what's happening on what day per se. There is a new sticker that just came out at the Unhappy Planner that just summarizes what is it like to work 2 50+ hour jobs. Once you get into leadership, you know, the 40-hour work week is beautiful, but not realistic. I don't think. I would love to have a 40-hour work week, and I think in my new role, it's gonna get a lot closer to 40, which is super nice. But that doesn't faze me. I've been in leadership for a bit, so I'm actually pretty used to not having a 40-hour work week. So these are the new version. I see these at a lot of shops. I love that each one is its own style. I know that was a conversation that we were having in our PR group, like, you know, are some stickers too similar to other shops? And the thing is certain concepts are universal. I think I have this similar character in like 3 or 4 different shops that I love, and I use them all, and they really depend on what type of overwhelmed was I? Was I overwhelmed because, actually, you know what? I'm not going to put that on Friday because we will talk about why. But like, are you overwhelmed because of the workload of the people? Like, so I tend to, I love them all and I use them all. It really just depends on what the mood behind the overwork was. Because sometimes we do it to ourselves. But this one at Unhappy, this one to me speaks volumes. Like, I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. It was way too much. It wasn't like due to projects or anything. Okay, so I did not work on those other days, but let's just see. So let's put our day off. And I did work Friday. I just wasn't feeling overwhelmed on Friday. Finally had a little bit of a work-life balance. So, you know what? Maybe we'll just not even, we don't need a sticker. We could just say it was just a normal work day. Okay. Of importance this week, on the 1st, we, again as a collective group, decided that our Happy New Year was totally not what we thought it was going to be. We need to have another celebration because we want to do over. So I'm gonna I'm trying to, thinking and doing at the same time aren't always useful for me. So maybe we'll put this guy here because we are celebrating the new year. So if you need a new year, you just jump right on because we are happy to celebrate with you. And this is our new 2022, okay? So if you want it, you got it. You're just automatically part of our new year. And if you need a new year on March because you just want to like do the house cleaning thing the day before and celebrate, you do you, and we will support it. You 100% have our blessing. I speak for the whole team because we're all about, I kind of want to give her a sticker, but she's kind of busy. So maybe we'll do a sticker later. So yeah, so we will, we'll talk about what does a new year mean to everyone. I had to have one last year. I hit January doing life, hit February, and then by the time I hit March, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't how I want this year to go. So I did a reset last year and it was life-changing. Like, I really was pretty psyched to have an opportunity. I'm just getting a new color for splashes, but to have an opportunity to actually be able to restart my year and have it be what I needed it to be. And it was worth it. So I'm here for it. So let's see what else we got going on here. Mondays I love. It's still my favorite day of the week. It's about to be even more my favorite day of the week because in my new life I will be working from home. So it really will be a controlled reset, if you will. So I'm all about it. This is another Plannahannah and Bix with her coffee. I just love her. I don't know. You know, isn't it funny how we identify with different stickers in our worlds? I do find sometimes I go with different moods. And then sometimes it's like, nope, it's just, it is what it is. So, right now, let's see. Getting ready. We had an opportunity this morning to sleep in. Our last couple of Saturdays have been so booked. Like the dogs have been doing something, or I have. I know that sounds crazy. My dogs actually have a pretty active life. They're fan favorites for a lot of different people, believe it or not. They're really characters. So it is always fun when they have opportunities or someone's like, hey, can I sneak in with the dogs and can I take them to do something? And I'm like, okay. So if they've got plans, then I'm up and we're doing things. So that's how that goes. I'm wondering if this plan with me is gonna get interrupted. My neighbors wanted to come over and spend some time with the dogs because they've been gone for a little bit. I mean, they really are characters. I know that even as I say it, I'm like, that sounds really, really weird. And I just lost, there it is. You probably could see it on the screen. The church and brunch, that's a custom. But it's nice not to have to write that every single week. My little payday. Next week will be even more exciting because it's bonus payday time, so it's 2 checks. And who doesn't love 2 checks? I mean, for doing the same job. I do. All right, Amy from Theoretical. This is like, I know she's starting to do customs of her character, but this is me. Like, let me just overthink everything. That is where I have been. I'm gonna put that up there because that's like the theme of my week. Overthinking and being overworked. And I finally was like, I need to do like a dump list and just take a break. Like, let me figure out what is happening here. I'm gonna move this guy down a little bit. Put my Snuggly Bix on there. And stick that back. So it's just a little bit lower, but that's okay. I like it. Let's move you guys up now that we've got some top done. All right, all right. So what else has everybody else been doing? You can always comment down below. I know like we just kind of talk through these plan with me's with what's going on in our own lives, but I'm definitely interested in what's happening in your world. Like I said, I've just been working a lot, like long days. I finally hit, I usually do my laundry on Thursdays, but this is my new life today. It's now laundry or naked. I do not use color even as just that little bit of red. I don't use color in this. This is part of my 52 weeks of monochrome. So I am gonna make that check black. If you can't figure out that there's a black check, I'm okay with it, but maybe because I can be a little bit anal, I'm actually gonna make a white check inside of it so that you know I opted not to do it. So we're just gonna have to be naked. It is what it is. This week I was overwhelmed. Like I said, I don't usually get overwhelmed. I have like work planners, I have planners for my work planners, but this week came to a head on Thursday when I was like, what am I doing? Like, I legit don't know what I'm doing. Home to work, work to home, everything's getting clustered. So I went ahead and it was just a write anything that was in my mind down. And it was super useful. I also did a digital declutter on this day so that I could, anything that was like copies up to a final project, I went ahead and deleted out because I don't need them for myself anymore. I need to give them to my team. So I was able to upload just, you know, final versions of everything to our G drive, but also give them to the woman who is the new me. I'm just putting arms across the bottom because that was my mood this week. I just felt like everybody was grabbing, taking things. That arm doesn't work there. Let's see about this one. I've used these a lot, and I used to remember what order I had to put them in so that they could all talk and go straight across the bottom. But I'm old, so here we are. There we go. There. No, not you. Okay, let's see, what about this one? Maybe? Those are too long, I think. I love these little hands. Why don't we just do this? Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know, can you see me? No, sorry about that. Can you see the hands? Yes, okay, good. Oh, it looks like they're like doing a pinky swear. Good for you, little hands, doing pinky swears. All right, let's see, we'll start with these guys because we can start with anybody. I don't want to not use him, so we'll add him on there. And I like him here. So what can we put right there? Some little arms, probably. How about these guys? Oh, it's gonna be perfect-ish, kind of. Let's do this. He's not gonna work there, but will you? Not really. Do you like how I'm figuring this out with you here? There. No. Thanks for coming, but that's not gonna work. Oh goodness, I'm cutting hands off of everybody. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. It all works. We might lose a finger. Nope, it's on the edge, so we win. Okay, fabulous. That is what I'm using for my washi. And of course, one of my signature stickers that I just love is the Stay Weird. I just think it's a great reminder. Just be yourself, just be you. Do you. I'm gonna move this up a little bit because I like to put my dinners across the bottom. Sorry, surprise. Okay, for the little dinner guys, I am going to use the tiny splashes and then put on top of them the, oops, let me get better. Pulling out the tinies now that match. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. don't know if you can hear the snoring. That's my Newfoundland bovine. He had his haircut yesterday, so he will recover for like 2 days from it. And then my golden we just got back from getting his done. And it was great this time because I got to watch a live while it was happening, so it didn't feel like such a waste, because I wait downstairs because he cries the whole time. The golden does. He's such a Velcro dog that I hang out because my groomer is pregnant, so she's like extra sad when the dogs cry. So I am here for her. I will come and get him. Let's see. I am looking for my little, I already pulled them. Here they are. My little plates. I like them. I use both. I use the one that has the fork and the knife, and the other guy that's just the silverware, but I think they're fun. I have a question for you guys. When you're pulling your stickers, do you pull any certain way or all over the place? I feel like if people really started to pay attention to how I pull my stickers, I would have hate mail. I don't have much rhyme or reason. I'm pretty okay with things randomly getting pulled from places, so let me know. What do you do? All right, I just want to continue to mark things in order of like what was going on. Today is Saturday, so we are going to film. I don't know that these are going to show on top. I might have to use a little splash on it. Let's see. Use some more tinies. Yeah, that'll look cute though. Okay, so we'll put a film on here because that's what's happening right now. And let's see, today I actually went to Sonic. I didn't eat yet today. I don't really have, oh, we can't really see it. That's okay, maybe we can do, there's still time. Hey, maybe I'll eat later, we don't know. I probably won't though, just because it's so late, but we'll see. I went to Sonic. It was exciting. I like the ice. It's the only place I actually eat ice. I don't eat ice in anything else. Okay. I'm just gonna put in Moody Vixes like all week long because like where were we mentally? By Thursday, I was pretty over the working both days, but that surprised me because when I hit Friday, I was literally a zombie. Like I just couldn't just function. But now, like I'm totally like revived and loving life, and you know, we are in a good place. So we've got some of this. This is planning A to Z. And I'm trying to look. I'm gonna put her up here because some good things did happen this week. So I kind of like to do a what was good for the week up there. Okay. Let's see. Mercury is no longer in retrograde either, which is great. I like him to be there, so maybe we'll just put it there. Because I do like to recognize when Mercury is in retrograde. Looking for a couple of others. I'm gonna do my sidebar. This is BEPD. I love it. I talk about it pretty regularly, but I'm a brain injury and I've got some brain condition and I have to watch my fluids. So I literally live on the dry side, and it's, you know, it is what it is, but there's a fine line, and you still actually have to drink and you still have to hydrate. It's just you stay on the drier side. So I always find this to be funny because it's like, I know better and I know I don't feel well when I don't have enough fluid, but like if it's not normal in that I can like run around and just drink anytime I want. Like there's a method to the madness, so I have to keep up with it. But this is the theme of my week. Get your shit together. That's from River and Ink. So on Wednesdays, we talk about clicks. It was just how my week really started to feel, is that what are we even doing? Like, we're not even focusing sometimes on learning the new role. It's dealing with the actual people, so that's okay. And then by Friday, I was like, why are you obsessed with me? Not with my new person, like with I needed a break. Like there was multiple people that can do what I do for that situation, and they just kept coming at me when I was like, I'm done. This is a Let's Planet tracker that I will be using for my meds and vitamins. Okay. I'm going to put some space savers or taker uppers. These are Planning A to Z. I just love them. Just because, again, it's been a week and it was so much work. Like, I mean, it was just a lot with both jobs. So I was like doing, you know, 12, 16-hour days that I can't write about. So I just thought it would be good to use a lot of space savers in here this week, because that's where I was mentally. All right, let's see. We need a weekend sticker. I'm gonna use this one from Tipsy. Where do we wanna put it? Right there? Nope, it's gonna cover. Over the hearts, maybe? Yeah, we can do that. That's kinda cute, I like it. Okay, let's see. We're going to read tomorrow because I have that. And then I have like 3 lives. I'm doing a live in the Shameless group. So if you are not in the Shameless Facebook group, come on. I'm going to do a Plan With Me live, and I think it's actually right here. So I can give you a sneak peek of the Betty White kit. So if you're interested, or if you love those, come on by and let's just hang out and chat and enjoy our day together. That will be at 7:30 tomorrow night on Sunday the 6th. So come on by. This was, I don't use that word, the F word, but I love stickers that do. So I love it. And I'm here for all the snark, all of it. These guys are from BEPD. I also get, which I'll put on there in a second. Like, I like the More Avenue snark. I like it all. I'm here for all of it. So let's put some more bats in here just so that we have some background things happening. And then I love these little daubs. Is that what they're called? Daubs? That's what I call them. I like it. Especially when I'm just gonna put a bunch of stickers over them. I like it to be just taking up space. Okay, and that's another really long one, so I don't really have a place that can live, but that's okay. Let's see these little baby doves. They're more like concentrated bats. Let's do this funky shape. This poor Vix, but literally yesterday, I was so ready for bed. I had like different calls that were happening that I don't usually have to go for or be on. And one of my nurses was like, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I thought I was safe because she always has family on Friday night. So I was like, oh gosh, nothing, thank goodness. And that's when I got in trouble. And she said, well, let's do dinner. And I love my nurses, so I was like, absolutely. And I didn't get to go to bed at 5:30, but that was my legit goal when I was feeling 500 years old. Where are we at? I'm gonna put this is part of the circus collection, because literally that is this week. And we had like a super important person in the company and she was asking me questions that were not, I could not answer in a way that would have been politically correct or professional. So I just kept telling her that it wasn't my circus. I don't recommend it. I just literally, I had nothing to give and I wasn't gonna get fired in my last couple of weeks because I couldn't not answer with a straight face. So I kind of want this person on, yeah, she can just be here. How's it going? How's it going? Because I have like 3 lives tomorrow that I need to participate in. So that's a little crazy too. Okay, so I think this is where we're gonna stop. I hope everything looks okay. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, we have a celebration. Who wants to celebrate? Oh, she can have a balloon. That makes her a little more creepy. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.